Hi everyone, my name's Jay and welcome to Ancient Canvas Photography. I hope you're all doing okay. Now, if you have any interest in astrophotography, then no doubt you would have heard of PixInsight. So if you're a fan of Affinity Photo or Photoshop, awesome. There is absolutely nothing wrong with either of those. They do an awesome job. Where PixInsight really shines is that it's been built from the ground up with the tools to help you bring the most out of your deep sky images. So a huge part of astrophotography is stacking and calibrating your data. We take hundreds of photographs of the night sky, sometimes over multiple nights, and we combine them all together to produce one master image to really bring out all the beauty and intricate details of your deep sky target. However, for those of you that have used PixInsight, you'll know just how cumbersome it can be to use the Weighted Batch Preprocessing tool to actually produce a multi-night stacked image. Because the images from each night need to be calibrated with the correct, or rather the corresponding, dark and flat frames. Unfortunately, this is a little bit tricky in PixInsight, and the way PixInsight handles this is using a keyword that matches the way you've got your files organized. So let's have a look at how to do multi-night stacking in WBPP. So step one is to organize your files. So the way to do this is to have a main project folder for the target. In this case, I've used my data for the Iris Nebula. And within that, you create folders for each imaging night you have. So in my example, each folder is called Session 1, Session 2, and Session 3. And if we go into one of those folders, we have a folder for the light and the flat frames. Now, I don't have a folder for darks because I'll be using the same darks for all my light frames. But if you shot your light frames at different temperatures or different exposure lengths, then absolutely you could have a folder in each session folder for your darks as well. Now, the key word I've used is session. So session 1 has the lights and flats for session 1, session 2 has the lights and flats for session 2, and 3 for 3. So step 2 is to put this keyword into WBPP. So PixInsight knows which images belong to which night. So let's first add our files. So we click on Directory and select all our sessions and then just click Add. Sometimes it doesn't let you add all the session folders at once, so in that case, just do them one by one. Now if you see, it's a little bit of a jumbled mess. But on the right hand side, if we tick grouping keywords, add our keyword session, as we can see, each set of lights is now synced up with the corresponding flats. And if you had a folder for your darks in each session folder, then they would also show up perfectly synchronized as well. Astrophotography is all about being under the stars and changing your perspective on the things that truly matter in your life. Photographing the stars is an incredibly rewarding experience, but processing your images yourself, despite the challenge, is really where the beauty is revealed. But stick with it. I promise you, it will absolutely be worth it, because the feeling of producing an image for yourself never, ever fades.